Look at this red face. That's from a HIIT workout that has just been done for 53 minutes. Holy heck. Right, here we are for stretching. Make sure you are fit and well to train, that you have clearance from your GP, and you are aware that exercise can cause injury. Sweaty. I'm gonna have to definitely go take a shower before I go for a coffee. Right, this is generally a quiet one and it's watched on catch up. So if you're watching on catch up, hello all my lovelies. I've heard a couple of people saying where they've injured themselves and then they're doing stretching and they feel it makes it worse, like with backs and with legs. So if you pull the muscle and or a lot of people suffer with lower back pain. So all you do is decrease your range of motion. So don't try and do as much as I am. Rein it right back so you're just getting into the muscle. Okay, so we're just doing full body stretching again today, working on mobilizations, and yeah, just I've got some nice chilled royalty free music playing in the background, and I've got my shoes off. Ah, look at the pretty flowers. Isn't that pretty? Right, so all we're going to do is knee huggers. So take your knee up, pull it in. So again, this could be mobility. Which wall have we got? Are we on this one? Not so much. You can lean against the wall and pull up. I'm talking about balance, not mobility. Okay, so let's do about 4 more. So I'm standing up nice and tall, not leaning forward. If you lean forward, you'll knock yourself off balance. See? Pull the knee up nice and high. So I'm actually leaning back ever so slightly. Can you see that? Not forward. If you go forward, you fall. Because you're putting this body weight here. You want to pull the body weight up and back. Hug it to you. Hence the name knee huggers. Don't let your foot drop. Flex the foot. Push the hips forward. Squeeze your bum. Good. We're going into knee huggers to crossover toe touches. So you're going to hug in and then take it over and reach down for hamstring. So this works your hamstring and your glute. Come up, step back, opposite leg up, crossover. So you can have the feet together, you can have the feet apart, you're pushing into the back knee, not knee, but feel that right down. If you pull your pelvis up, you'll feel the stretch even more. Let's do 1 more each side, up. So you might not be able to touch the floor, that might be you, and that's fine. Put your hand on your thigh and bend at the hip. One more. Okay, we're going to stay on one lunge, working into mobility of the hip, working the quads. So you're going to lunge back and then tap the toe in. Okay, so lunge back, tap in. I'm going to stretch. You can put your hand here. Breathe in, breathe out. Do 1 more. If you want, you can go bent knee. So you can lunge and tap. This knee's sore. I've just done a class, high intensity class. So this one's not enjoying the lunges so much. That was not so good. So, let me just get this knee sorted. Right, so we're going to do standing hamstring sweep. I'm just going to lightheaded. So you're going to scoop, scoop. So you step, parallel lines, bend the back knee, pull the hips back, and scoop down the leg. You can go flat foot if you want. Breathe through the move. Other side, I'm just going to face the front so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm going both legs straight, swoop. You can have it bent, here, if you want. Seven, 8, right, back leg, straight leg, hip flexor stretch. So I'm going to take my right leg back, hands inside the knee, and I'm just going to drop this knee down and just sit in the stretch. So some of you might be up here. You could drop, you're still going to work into the hip flexor. If your hands are not inside the knee, it doesn't matter. You could have one on. Swivel the back knee around. Hamstring stretch. I'm just going to get myself a mat, just because my knees. Ooh, there's the pyramids. Good. So, do that again. See, if you see the knee over the ankle, if you lean right forward but keep your heel down, this is stretching the Achilles and the ankle. Okay, so I'm doing that first. Kneeling, hyperextending the ankle, getting the hip flexor. Okay, you can take this foot forward then to take the ankle out of the equation, and that's all hips. And then hamstring. Got fists, so I'm not hurting my fingers. Okay, let's change sides. So let's hyperextend the ankle. Keep that heel down. Should feel okay. Keep this heel down. Hyperextend in here in the talus. And the Achilles is stretching nicely. Put some body weight on there. Don't feel any pain. Take it off. Walk this foot forward now. Hip flexor stretch. Nice deep breaths. And swivel back, hamstring, straight leg. So try and get as low down to the leg as you can. I've swiveled this back leg in a little bit, so I'm off the kneecap. Let's hyperextend the ankle again, so bring it back, and then come right over. Keep that heel down there, you can feel that. So this is really good for mobilization. Again, if you have ever injured your ankle or your Achilles, you wouldn't go straight into this if it's cold. You really need to stretch your Achilles for running and stuff. And ankles take a lot of body weight, obviously they hold you up all day. Good. So you just hold for like 10-15 seconds. Then we're going to go into the hip flexor stretch now. So knee is over ankle support. And we're getting the bottom hip flexor. You can twist into it, get a nice little spinal twist. And then swivel the back knee, hamstring. Good. So, we're going to go into down dog, stuck to the mat, sweaty knees. So down dog into calf, so you're going to paddle into the heels, okay? And you reset every time in plank. So we will, I'm just going to come off the mat. Okay, so start in plank. Push into the heels. Biceps by the ear, nice flat back. So some of you might be here or here. That's fine. And then I want you to paddle through, bending one knee into the calves. Breathe through it. And drop down. Alrighty, just sit back. Back to plank. Walk your hands back to your feet. Hang. And roll up. Chin to chest. Okay, you got the hamstring walk out. We just came back into reverse. So you're going to walk it out. Try and keep your legs nice and straight. Stretch out the hamstring. So here we go. Hamstring walk out. Roll up. And again. Drop down. Alrighty, let's just do some little knee rolls just to help me along. So feet under shoulders, little rolls. And change direction. Alright. Okay, ankle rolls. So you can hold onto a chair if you need. Roll. I might need. I could just hang on to one of these dudes. This is my TRX. This side. It's like holding someone's hand because it moves. Ankle rolls. Up. You could do it with the ball of the foot round. I don't particularly like doing that way because you can get cramp or it crunches. So soften the standing knee. Right. So just to stretch the calves, you do toes out. Okay, and we're going to do some calf raises. Okay, so you can walk first. Here. And then roll up, and down, up. Put your hands on your hips if you need. Turn the toes in. See how the knees knock, and then try and do lifts here. So it just works different areas of the calf. Strengthening. It looks weird. Turn around. You feel quads, you feel knees, you feel calves. Stretch right through. Good. Okay. Right, so now we need to get into the quads so you can feel that. We're going to do a seated quad stretch. You could do it standing if you don't want to do it seated. So standing, you just Soften the knee. You could bend, grab, and stand. Okay? If you battle to grab it this way. Some people do, and you get your hamstring. We're going to go down to the floor so you don't have to balance too much. Alrighty. So, bend the knee. Oh, I got straps inside my shorts. And lean back. Stretch. Come up. Lean. Ooh. So keep the abs on nice and strong. If you squeeze your bum on that side, you can feel it tighten all down the quad. Okay, so you don't want to go into cramp. It's quite a nice stretch. If you lean into this side, you could hyperextend the knee. If you turn this way, you just feel it down the quad and not in the knee. If you are flexible enough to go both, which I'm not, then you would go. You can take it into a hammy stretch and come forward like a hurdler. You'll see a lot of athletes warming up this way for the track events, track and field. Okay, let's switch the legs, make a space view that you can see from a different angle. Okay, so pull that heel in, foot is flat, and we're going to turn, lie down, and push the hip forward. Okay, so when you push the hip, you squeeze the bum, and you feel it down the quad. This is just getting a little bit of a lat stretch in. If you bring the elbow over and really reach, you'll feel it in your lats at the back here. Nice deep breaths. It's lovely. Lean back a little bit. So I'm feeling a little bit of pressure on the knee and the ankle. A lot going on in this leg. It's tight because my knee is out. Come up. Lean down and hammy. Good, come up, release. Put your kneecap back in place. Right, from here we're going to do seated spinal rotation. So you would just bend both legs. Take one foot. Cross the ankle over. So sit in nice and tight. Turn the foot and twist this way. From here, push down. Straight arm. So I'm not getting much movement. I don't have much movement in my hips. Some people will get that knee almost down to the floor. Other leg, through. Turn the foot, push the knee down. Okay. From here, get your knees. Seated mermaid. So from seated mermaid, you're just going to cross both legs like this. Zigzags. Yeah. 1, 2. Hand away from the toes. Breathe in, exhale, lift. Inhale down, exhale, squeeze in tight. Deep breath in, exhale, lift. And down. And again. Stretch your legs. Breathe in. It's a ragdoll. The top arm looks like I have it touch the back of my head. Sit down, squeeze in tight. And up. That's right. Yeah. Take the legs nice and wide. Relax. Reach forward. Breathe in. Come up, reach over. Other side, so you can either reach over this way or you can lean down the leg. Come forward again. Stretch down. So try and go all the way forward, all the way down. Some of you will have more flexibility than others. Reach down. Side. So if you need to use the towel to hook it. Try and not lock the knees. Okay, from here we're going into pigeons. So instead of going all the way up to down dog, you can just fold the leg in and take your other leg out behind you. So extend the back leg nice and long, and you can lie down on your hands. So I'm just going to turn side on so you can see. Sit on the side of the bum, open up, lean down. Inside. This gets you in your piriformis, in the bum. Open. I'm just going to sit side on so you can see me rounding, okay? Clasp your hands, and you're going to round the shoulders into chest. Imagine somebody's pulling your arms forward. And then sit up tall, clasp your hands behind, pull your shoulders back and down. You can relax the legs if you want, doesn't matter, they don't have to be straight. Do that again. Round. So you're pulling the shoulder blades apart, squeezing the abs together, hips to ribs. If clasping is too much, sit up tall and pull the shoulders back. Okay, and from here you're going to stretch across the shoulder. So, stretch across. You can pull the shoulder into and do a little twist. So you feel it right in the deltoid, a little bit in the lat. If you pull it down towards you and do a little twist, you'll get it. Or you could just hold it here. Take the same arm, fold the hand, push back, palm flat behind you for triceps. So we're stretching down here. Don't compact your neck. Keep everything free from, so you're not resting on your head. You can hinge over a little bit if you want. Other side. Pull. Tricep. Little hinge. Release. Good. Just roll the shoulders. Okay, little forearm stretch. So I'm slouching now. Let's try not to slouch. Okay, so just sitting comfortably here. Forearms, pull the fingers back. Straight arm if you can. Bring the thumb, stretch that one. Other side. So you should feel it as you pull the fingers back towards your forearm. Turn up. Straight arm. And a little bit of thumb in. Roll. We do the wrists quickly. I just gotta go on my knees. So 4-point kneeling, shoulders over hands. I've not got much weight, I am leaning forward. So you're feeling that weight in your wrists. Then turn your fingertips out, shoulder weight is over, knees hip width apart, and we're just going to rock from side to side. This is for wrist mobility, wrist grip strength. You need a lot if you're going to be doing push-ups or any body weight on your wrists. Be careful on this one. Fingertips in towards the knees. So we've gone full half circle, full half circle. Not putting much weight on here. Make a fist. Now see, I am not putting weight. Rock down and up. So the weight is in my legs, can you see that? I've got some on my wrists, but not an awful lot. Turn your hands this way, lock, like a gorilla. Yeah, nice kick in the wrist there. I do this stretch a lot when I'm finished on my wrist from push-ups. I'll turn and just stretch out here. So you're locking the wrist. You see that wrist lock? You need to lock your wrists in a lot of work so you're not flimsy in the wrists. So you need good strength for that. Right, and that's us done. We're just going to do a quick lie down, inhale, exhale, good morning stretch, and corpse pose. Rest for 1 minute and we are done. Okay, so nice, quick, short one today. On your back. Extend nice and long and stretch. This is the good morning stretch. And release down. And again. Point the toes, point the fingers. Good. So line back, palms up, take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Do one more big inhale through the nose, out through the mouth, and then nice quiet, relaxing breathing. One more. And out. Okay, just let everything relax. Close your eyes. Nice even breathing. Let everything relax. Clear your head of all thoughts. Just find a nice calm face. Good, take a nice deep breath in. Nice long exhale for 3. Inhale for 3. Exhale for 3. A nice deep one. And exhale. Good, roll over onto your side. And gently, when you're ready, come up. Nice. Not often you get to sit and do nothing in my classes. Right, roll the shoulders. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale down, hands to your chest. Chest, that's heart and chest. Good. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the week.